Hey Gemini, welcome to your November love reading. Sorry that the air signs were the last and it took me so long to get you guys out. I've been trying to get everything handled all at once, and as air signs we know sometimes that doesn't work out. Today we're going to do a 4-card spread. I'm going to pull the beautiful Love Oracle deck after that. I would like to let you guys know that I am doing an extended for this. It's only $5. And even if it's like way over like 5 minutes, I'm just trying to get people into the habit of maybe wanting to get readings from me in this regard so that I can hopefully switch over and do this full time. So also, I've noticed a lot of new subscribers. Thank you if you're one of the new ones. I really appreciate it. And if you're not and you enjoy the channel, if you could click subscribe, I would really appreciate that too. So let's see what we got going on. As my guides, my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ascended masters, and my ancestors, please help me to set my ego aside so that I can give Gemini the message that is in their highest good today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sorry about that. I should have coughed before I started the reading. Okay, oops. Okay, that fell out very purposefully, so we're going to set that aside for a minute and see where I am. It's a little loud outside right now, outside my window, so sorry about that. The first card is going to be your person's feelings towards you, Gemini. Message for Gemini. What's that person feel towards them right now, please? This person feel towards them currently. Your person's holding things back from you. They're being really cautious, and the return of Aphrodite, the 11 card, which is, or no, this is 13, excuse me. I don't know why I thought that was an 11. They're saying something about, like, it's a union that used to be considered sacred to them is no longer, it no longer has that feeling, and they're maybe even withholding things from you. Like there's a feeling of caution in regards to you and your relationship, Gemini. I don't know if you guys got in a fight or what, but there's like a feeling of distrust. What are your feelings, Gemini, towards your person, please? What's Gemini's feelings towards their person? So I do want to let you guys know I'm going to pull a couple more oracle cards for you before I do the extended, because you guys had to wait a couple days. You have an endurance to keep the relationship going. You're swimming. I'm seeing this as swimming against the flow. So like where something used to be really easy for you, and now it's like there's a lot of extra work that has to go into it for it to work for you now, where that wasn't an issue before. What does the near future look like for Gemini and their person, please? Got the Homeland card, which is, I'm hearing, indicative of the dark night of the soul for you particularly. You're going to be coming into an arrival with self, but there's going to be a journey ending for that to occur. So the near future with you guys is looking like you guys may be separating or choosing to establish like if you aren't separating like away from each other, there's like an establishment that's being formed that's maybe taking it to a higher um, level of commitment. But I see this as her like very much going with the flow. Like almost like whatever will be will be. Yeah. Okay, what's the distant future for Gemini in their person, please? There's a transparency within yourself, Gemini. Like this, I'm not really feeling another's energy. It's almost like you're able to see, I don't want to say like your faults, but you're able to see where things were a little skewed. And there's like a genuine and authentic transparency about things that are happening. And number two is like the like number of duality. So it's like that duality within self is coming to an awareness. Like if you look at this card, you see how it's like she's holding on to like I'm seeing this as like a shadow self. Yeah, like a dark night of the soul, really like, and it could even be that this relationship, Gemini, is like what solidifies this like jump. It's almost like you're quantum leaping into another timeline, but this had to occur for that timeline to switch. Like they're showing me you know when you're on a train or the trains when they have the tracks and they pull the lever and the track switches so the train can go the path that it's meant to go. This is like the train track switching for you. And it's forcing change, and you need to be really careful about cruelty while you're pursuing more knowledge of this change, and you need to be really aware of being too arrogant and also trying to manipulate nature, because you can't manipulate nature. You like this is like swimming against the grain, right? And it's just like this is like what's coming out of you right now is that you're like fighting your light and your darkness, and it's like it's very dualistic, and when you can bring them together, it's there's going to be an authentic transparency with itself. So this may be not what you wanted to hear, Gemini. I'm sorry, but and all in all, I think it's a really beautiful reading, because until you can solve not solve, why did I say solve, heal all aspects of self in that awareness of what you feel is missing, you're able to come into a fuller version of self, and then you actually align to the person that you're supposed to be partnered with. Or your twin, divine counterpart, however you would like to. I like to say divine counterpart. So let's see what we got for Gemini. It's usually pretty quick. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. So it's almost like I've been in relationships before where I was out of my power, and staying in that relationship kept me out of my power. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Only once you accept the current situation will it transform for you. Okay, so we're going to do the Keepers of Light for you guys. Hiccups. Weird. Alright, give me some messages for Gemini, please. Whom is watching over Gemini through this process? The Dark Knight. The Soul. I have no idea where the hiccups came from. I don't know if that means something to you guys. Alright, you got Radha, Soul Flame. Wow. Rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship harmony and healing. Like I said, once you begin to heal those parts of yourself that you tried to find in a partner, so that it would, because a lot of times what we do when we're attracted to somebody and there's that immediate energy exchange where it's a connection that you feel is just amazing, they are holding a piece of you within them, and they have an easier time showing that side of you to you, and that's why they resonate so much. And the reason that they're able to hold that within you is not just that you carry it, right? Or not it's not just that they can hold it within them, excuse me. It's that you vibrate to you what you're putting out. So when you find somebody that you mesh with and you fall in love and you feel like that, that is them showing you parts of you that need to be healed. And so a lot of times people fall into karmic relationships because they expect these people that are showing them the parts of themselves that they love but need to be healed. They expect these other people to do that for them. And that's why relationships a lot of times now, with the expectation of instant gratification, it's hard because healing the child self that hasn't been loved correctly or allowed to have peace of mind or feel worthy, it's very hard to find people around you to do that for you enough so you could build yourself up. A lot of times we pull to us people that will make us stay in that vibration. So when you find somebody that you fall in love with, be grateful that they're showing you those parts of them, because that lets you know what's not healed in you. And this is totally channeled, okay? I'm just a conduit right now. This is great stuff. This is not me. So that Radha is really, really, I turned up the brightness or the color on these cards so my cards would look pretty, but wow, these look really pretty, don't they? Very beautiful. Radha is a really beautiful energy. And then you got Suronos, life force. Express your driving passions. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. We are in Scorpio season. Well, we're coming into Sagittarius season, but Scorpios have a really sexual energy. And then you got Odin, psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is and follow your intuition. So there are going to be things that you're going to come into, Gemini, that you're going to feel are either right or wrong in the depths of who you are. And you want to follow through with that, because that's your higher self, your intuition showing you that right now. All right, we're going to do a couple of these and then we'll stop. Get to the extended, and then I got to do the other air signs. Y'all been waiting. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Detach from what no longer serves the highest good. And sometimes those are people that we love. All right, Gemini, I'm going to do your extended. All of the information to get the extended will be down below in the description. I seriously hope that you have a very happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for being here. And if you enjoyed the video, if you could click like That helps my algorithm. And if you haven't subscribed and you could click subscribe, I would really, really, really appreciate that too. All right, namaste, guys.